Hello, German. We're starting a new case. About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. Can't imagine how much suffering you've suffered. But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Oof. December 25th, 10 a.m. I think I will have fun. Thank you, German. I'm sorry you can't stay. Hey, hey Nick. Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick, isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Probably a freezing one. Is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course. Except I've been really slacking lately. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. Alright. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy, and a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake, Nessie, proved to be a hoax, locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Ugh. Boring. Can't they show real news for a change? Nick, the water pressure's kinda low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with a hose? Good idea, Nick. Apparently, Feyblood is no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences continue at Gourd Lake, but this time it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the name of the suspect is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. He's 24? I thought he was older. He looks like he's in his mid-30s. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Maya. The fireman yelled at me when I called him. We got bigger things to worry than that. They arrested Edgeworth. What? You mean the prosecutor? Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder. What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How? I don't know. Let's find him, Nick. Okay. Well, then I guess we're gonna go to the detention center. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. Ugh. Hey, Edgeworth, come back. What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney. Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why aren't you laughing? Nick, should we be laughing? Nah, it's a trick. Laugh and he'll get mad or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do. Oh, shoot, he's right. I hoped it wouldn't come. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it? Duh, we're gonna help you, that's what. Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials. Hey, sure you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, right? Experience. Nick, he's insulting you. Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry? The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes, late last night. The lake is a long way away from your offices in the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really. Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy. Hold on just one second. Sorry about that. Gordy, what's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? Okay. Well, I guess we're heading down to Gourd Lake Natural Park. Subjection. Phoenix, wrong. So this is where it happened? Yeah, Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police walking in around here. Questioning people, probably. Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there? Well, pal, there's enough of us here. Anyone found anything? Sorry, sir, nothing. Idiots, the trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But sir, there aren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir, he's the one who... Shut up. Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today. Recruits. Oh. Yeah, about as subtle as getting hit by a car. Yeah. Hey, you're that hairy guy, Hairy Butts. Right, Phoenix, right. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yeah, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it. He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked us to defend him yet. Uh, uh, oh, you don't say. He really wants us to help. Harry Butts is always as good as Mike Hunt. Yes. Detective Gumshoe, do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay, Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Clouds lawyer. Head in the what? Never mind, I'll just tell you. It happened last night, about 15 minutes before midnight. There was a boat out on Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol. And the shooter was, And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth? A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him. A cop who arrived on the scene. I want to talk to that guy. How did they get there so fast? Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake. A witness? This is already getting kind of interesting, right out the gate. You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you? Absolutely not. It's impossible. I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it. Right. Who cares what the witness says? I care. You really believe in him, don't you, Detective? Of course I do. But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no. After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side. Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are. Do you know who will be Mr. Edgeworth's defense attorney in tomorrow's trial? He, hasn't gotten one yet. What? The trial is tomorrow, isn't it? Well, I don't know the whole story, but apparently no one he's been talking to will take his case. Why not? Mr. Edgeworth won't tell me. When you guys showed up, I figured he'd asked you to defend him. Unfortunately not. Well, pal, then you got a job to do. Help out Mr. Edgeworth. Prove that badge you wear isn't just some fancy piece of metal. Prove it to me, pal. Show me you're an attorney. Dang, he really cares about this guy. Who is the witness? Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow. Was there only that one witness? Yep, it was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're gonna turn up another witness. That's one way to look at it. That's why we're here today, checking things out. So far, we're coming up empty. Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten. What are you getting me for Christmas, Nick? Talk to Santa. I can only move back to the detention center? I've got nothing to present. Or maybe I should present this to him. Your attorney's badge. You also care about Edgeworth, he's great. Yeah, I didn't like him at first, but I think, like, he's kind of been... Since the last case, he was acting really strangely. And more on our side than usual. It felt like there were two defense attorneys at one point. So I think he's having a change of heart. I don't know. I think I'm starting to like him. Edgeworth, let me defend you. A good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet. What do you mean by that? Me? Trust a wet behind-the-ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never. What? My case is near hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down. What? Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lack confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty. I don't believe it. Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You, in particular, I cannot ask to do this. What? Why not? Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask, but you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case. Why? But Nick is trying to help you. I know that. But I don't want your help, okay? What? Why not? Look, just go away and leave me alone. Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he? Maya, let's go investigate somewhere else. But Nick... Is it true? No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah, he's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him as well. It's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they had a witness. Hey, pal, don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too. Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent. I know. I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want me to represent him. Especially not us, he said. What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after the trial. He kept saying, right, over and over. Ah, Nick. I'm not sure that's a good sign. Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it. Detective Gumshoe, sir. What, find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing. A briefing? Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me before I head back? Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim? Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually. Say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal. You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal. So, what should we do if we have something to talk to you about? Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime. Hell yeah, we're friends with the detective now. Awesome. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe. What? We'd like to take a look around in the park. Can we walk around? Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission. You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy. Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information. Right, now let's get investigating. That's cute. I'm liking this so far. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come around for spiritual training, Maya. Or Maya. I feel winter's chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets? I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb. Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. Oh, goodness. Alright, Gourd Lake Public Beach. Oh, this is cute. Wowzers, this is Gourd Lake? Yep, I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. Hmm, probably not. But hey, look at the snack stand. Samurai dogs? I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. With a name like Samurai Dog, how could they not be? They're a little bit behind the times, though. The kids are all into the pink princess now. I mean, like, you know? I don't. Well, I kind of want to look at those samurai dogs. That sounds pretty good. A hot dog stand is closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. The banner reads Samurai Dogs. Someone needs to redecorate. Well, I guess that's that. Wow, Gourd Lake is really big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Oh, okay. I feel like he's talking out of his, like, he's just straight up lying to her face. This sounds smart. Huh, someone left some poppers here. You know, the ones you pull with a string. And it goes, Pop, yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick, they might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, don't you? Was it that obvious? Poppers. Sure, I'll take them. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a dog and you eat it. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this, though. Except maybe Maya, if she had a samurai dog. Well, yeah, samurai dogs are cool. Trash can's empty. At least the place is well maintained. Huh, I almost didn't see that signpost. Left. Boat docks. Right. Exit. I guess that means I can leave. To a new location, maybe? Boat shop. Nick, what is this place? A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of those boats wouldn't be good for business either. Boats? I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out and on one after the trial is over? Hey, good idea. You bet. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these used in the murder? Nick? Huh? I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride. That was quick. There's some more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Yeah, that's it. Off to the woods. December 25th. Gourd Lake Woods. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They've got guts camping at the scene of a murder. Hey, hey, Nick. If they were camping here last night, they may know something about the murder. That's true. Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No, no. I was just wondering, why are camping pots and pans made out of aluminum? They didn't talk about any. They didn't talk about any of that in the law books. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then. I'm not having this conversation. There's food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. The sign also says no camping. Funny place to pick up your pitch and tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they'd have signs like that. Oh. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow where the sunlight can't reach them. Yeah. Alright. Slide to the left. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must be to take pictures. It must take pictures when triggered by the noise. Wow, cool, let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey, I'm Nick! Huh. Oh my gosh. Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken. Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers. Oh shit. Well, it responded. Yeah. Hey you, get your hands off of that. Ah, what in the Sam Hill? Look what you done now. There goes a whole roll of film. What, huh? Sorry. Sorry's nice, but it ain't, goodness gracious, reading this is gonna be a difficult time. Hold on. Sorry's nice, but it don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much a roll of that film costs? There we go. I'll pay you back. What are y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well, what? Don't try to play stupid with me, just 'cause you think I'm some sort of country bumpkin. Yeah, I know how y'all Yanks think. I say, those southern folk talk with that exaggerated drawl, why they must be dumb. Well, let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. What? And who are you now, her chaperone? No, rather, we're sort of friends. Just figure out what y'all are, just figure out what y'all are gonna say and say it for bejesus sake. God, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy, I guess we should pay her for the film. Watch it. Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. That was an interesting accent. What? Can't you see I'm changing the film on my camera here? Someone, I'm not naming any names, but someone used up a whole roll. Sorry. That didn't work. I wonder if I have anything to show her that could get her attention. What, like the badge? This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. 'Cause I'll have y'all know I'm a fighter and I wrestle meaner things than you. No, that's not what I meant. Man, it's wild. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. Did it did it go through? Why doesn't it look like it went through? Uh-oh. There we go. Sorry, I don't know why that was weird. Oh no. Hopefully you were able to read it in that short time. I had it in the background because I minimized to fix something. Whoops. I'm sorry. This person is crazy. Yeah. A murder? Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, ask me anything you like. Yeah, sorry. I had it in the background and I didn't realize that I minimized it. I was trying to fix something earlier and yeah, I'm sorry about that. Finally, some cooperation. You too, y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite hard. I won't bite hard. Oh my gosh. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? So, sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed, the culture gap and all. Never you mind, honey. I can talk Yank for you if it pleases you. But thanks, I think I'll be okay. Great then, I'm Lotta Hart, but y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet ya. She is so cool. So crazy, but so cool. Oh yeah, when was that murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That's so, Christmas Eve? A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure though. Y'all gotta remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen though. So, what is it that you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U, right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat. Nick, she's a research student at a university, Country U. So I hear. So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago. What are you photographing? Didn't I tell y'all that already? Meteors, yep, meteor showers. Falling stars? That's not what a meteor is. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made, a genuine Solingen. It's German made. I didn't know that you made cameras German. Isn't that where they make knives? So what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that? That mic triggers when the shutter, sorry. That mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. Oh, that's a city name? I didn't know that. I learn something new every day. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera. Neat. Huh. Wouldn't it have taken pictures during the gunshot then? Lotta? Yeah. So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises. Yep. It's probably not a real brand. It's probably just a filler. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked him once. Don't remember if there was anything on him, though. But what if I got something? I guess I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeah! Oh god. I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Oh, she's just a walking stereotype. That's not good. She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay. Nobody here? Alright. To the entrance. Still nobody there. Alright, we're going to the department. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe. We just finished the meeting, for better or worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, I still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So how did the meeting go? I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human, like you or me, but still. I get the feeling that if he's done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of person he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the only ones that can help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. By the way, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other. That's just how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty, every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigations, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've gotta earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. So the reason why Mr. Edgeworth has been so strange lately is because he's starting to lose his faith in his process. What, he thinks he might have put innocent people away? I guess that would probably weigh anyone down. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. One bullet shot to the heart. Shot to the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name. Thank you, sorry. Nick, you probably shouldn't be singing about murder in a police precinct. Uh, yeah, good point. By the way, can you show me that photo of the victim? Hmm, that face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I met him somewhere a long time ago. Huh. Well, I hope it helps you, pal. Thanks, detective. Alright, I guess that's that. Come on. Still, darn, I want to talk to Edgeworth. He's so cool. Alright, let's go to the public beach, and then we'll go back to the woods. Yeah, I had a feeling. Alright. Hey, y'all. Lotta. Wait up a sec. We got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey, this is them. Take a look. Wait. See? See? He's shooting with that pistol. It looks like that, yeah, but you can't really tell who that is. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But, you know, seeing these photos reminds me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. How do you forget that? What? Uh, are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Goodness. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? Um, I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so, I'm off to talk to them cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Oh, wait, Lotta. What, can't y'all see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Lotta, don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter. I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn. This girl is way too excited to be a part of a murder. She left. Well, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. She went to the police precinct without her car? How weird. Oh, now I get why I'm dropping a few frames. It's because of the heavy rain. Uh, hey, what? What the hell? Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick, do you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection. Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me. Larry? What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl, Kyance? How the hell do I say that word? Fiance? I want to say Fiance. That sounds cute. My girl Fiance deserves the best. Fiance? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Fiance's a fine, fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not my what? No, she's not. Wait. She's 17, what the fuck? I'm his partner, Maya Fey. I'm the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, it must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. Okay. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiance, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oh. What? I think what you said just caught him off guard, Mia. No, it's just, Fiance is not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model, I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat. The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth. Nick, why would Larry know Edgeworth? Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? The old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course. Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? So they all went to school together? That's kind of cute. Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs. But why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs? Ouch. The samurai thing was Fiance's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of these samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake with that big news. The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy? Goodness, it is raining really hard right now. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Sorry. Yeah, Nick, him and I used to go hanging out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been a kind of a stick in the mud, studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father. Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait, You said defense lawyer. Yeah. Wait a second, but Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. So he really doesn't like his dad and decided to work against him or something? Huh, go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake, a giant mysterious monster, Gordy. A monster? Yeah, check it out. This is the article from yesterday's newspaper. Here's a photo. Wow, it's really real. Nick, a monster, a real monster. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Yep, that's Tessie. Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. That's the murderer, not Tessie. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound of an explosion? Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no thing. That'll be $1 million. But $1 million? Grow up, Larry. Correct. Dang. Alright. What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? I feel like he was here last night. But he doesn't want to talk about it. And that person's still not here. Okay. Well, then let's move on. Ooh, something new. Not a gumshoe in the sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's in the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there for a while. A lot of heart. It has to be. Uh-oh. I don't think I investigated this area yet. This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Gord Lake? Gordy sighted? I don't believe it. Shouldn't you be reading something more important? A poster of a female police officer. Wait, no, that's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad. Why does Phoenix know so much about the police calendars? What a perv. Sorry. Hey, is that the police department's mascot? That's the Blue Badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. I'll get him a signed mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department if it's the last thing I do. Good luck. These are the detectives' desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Move in the crowd, wear drab clothes. Never enter the target's field of vision. He's talking about trailing someone? Yeah. Interesting. Well, that's that. Off we go to the next. Still not here. What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report? Hey, I remember now. This guy, he's a lawyer that was in that office Maya worked at. Oh, really? I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait, you're talking about Grossberg's. Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him for old time's sake. Well, I guess Grossberg. Still missing that painting. Oh no. Poor guy.
Ahem.
Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat.
Aha! You're Maya's something, are you not?
I was her understudy. Yes, Phoenix Wright.
Aha! And you're Maya's something too, are you not?
Her little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Huh? Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course, you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter?
There was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
I just got up, you see.
Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol.
Edgeworth? What? Who did he shoot?
Well, the identity of the victim is still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess he really hasn't heard anything. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Ah, yes. I do not think it shall ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts, old bitter desserts.
Interesting. Okay.
So this is the moment the crime took place, eh?
Yes.
You can't really say for sure that's Edgeworth. I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Not sure at all. Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ugh!
Did you remember?
He was a lawyer here in my office. That's Hammond. Robert Hammond.
Mr. Hammond?
And you say this is the man Miles Edgeworth shot?
Who is this Hammond guy anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes, the DL6 incident.
DL6?
Perhaps you remember.
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Maya's murder.
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss, they used a spirit medium.
Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mom?
Yes, my dear, the spirit medium Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But this was a loss. No conviction was made.
That's the second time this has come up.
It happened 15 years ago, a very strange case indeed.
They never caught the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
No, this means that Miles Edgeworth has a motive. Oh no. Because if I was right on saying that Miles Edgeworth did have a change of heart, right? How he was starting to feel guilty, like, oh, what if I put someone innocent away? Then I would imagine he would be upset because he had a feeling that this guy was totally guilty, but defended or convicted someone else. I don't know. I'm probably stretching. But yeah, I'm thinking that it was like he knew that the guy murdered someone, but he trusted the police department so much that he tried to ignore his feelings about it, and then he rectified it. At least that's what they're gonna try to push. And the police blamed my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out back then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it.
EL6. Sorry. Voice acting makes me very yawny. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father.
No, that makes it even worse.
Gregory Edgeworth.
What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
Wait, this is a photo of my mom. Oh, goodness. Yeah, this is exciting, for sure. But it's like, it's getting serious. Hold on, before I continue, I want to present this.
The Misty Fey, mother of Maya and Maya Fey. Show this photograph to Miles Edgeworth. He'll have something to say to you then.
Alright.
What's this? I was hoping you'd gotten my message the first time.
Edgeworth, what about your defense?
Ugh, it's no concern of yours.
Guess he hasn't found anyone else yet.
Who would have thought there'd be a photo?
Edgeworth, did you shoot him?
What do you think, right?
I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone. No. So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me.
Whoa. Edgeworth?
It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited, yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, right? You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you started on something, you always did see it through, didn't you?
About the DL6 incident.
Right, DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from the case.
So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away?
I don't know.
He looks so uncertain. This is such a weird look for him.
I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you wish, and I will answer to the best of my abilities.
Yes. Alright, we'll Oh no. I thought that he would give new information about it. Okay. Okay, let's try this. Okay. Yeah, no new information on those. Okay. Ah. No, I'm just fumbling.
I'm sorry, I can't think of anything I want to say about it.
Okay, let's talk then.
The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed, and I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, I suspect a suspect was arrested, a man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name.
And Hammond is the victim in the Gourd Lake murder?
Correct.
That spirit medium, that was my mom.
What? You mean you're... It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end. And now this.
About to end?
The DL6 incident happened 15 years ago. On December 28th.
December 28th?
The statute of limitations on that case runs out in 3 days.
What? Nick, what does that mean? When a case's statute of limitation runs out, legally the case never happened.
3 days from now, DL6 will be closed forever.
What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent?
I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now.
I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding then. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So was your father a lawyer?
He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently.
So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps.
I'd rather not talk about it. Right. It pains me to ask you this now.
I know, you want us to defend you.
Yes. Will you?
Ah, who would have guessed the day would come?
Not me.
This is my chance to finally pay you back. Pay him back?
Pay me back. For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you.
Never mind, I guess you don't really need to know.
Huh? My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe.
Well, I guess we should... What's that? Earthquake! Nick, it's a big one! Ah! Oh, it's calming down now. Oh, that was scary.
Huh? Where's Edgeworth?
There. He's on the floor in a ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes.
I've heard of running, but curling up into a ball?
Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's gonna stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick.
Uh, right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe.
So he's just like chilling right here. What the hell? What an exit. Okay.
What's going on here?
Ah! uh, what's wrong, Detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. She says she talked to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright, yeah, she says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this about, pal?
A lot of heart.
Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You don't have to give Mr. Edgeworth the death sentence, pal.
No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's nothing I could do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence.
You tried to say something about the way I do my job?
No, sir. God. Look what I got.
Hey, you did it, pal. Glad I waited to the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you.
Thanks, Detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow then. Good luck, pal.
Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried.
Worried? We're fine. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now.
Oh, no. I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it.
Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big earthquake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two, go and eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later.
Huh. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes.
I wonder.
He was never that scared of them when we were in school. Then again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. Yeah, I'll save. December 26th, 9:44 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2.
Karma.
That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute.
But what?
Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years.
40. He's as ruthless as me times 20.
That's pretty ruthless.
Like I said, he's a god amongst prosecutors.
I guess that's something like Maya was to me. Speaking of Maya. Maya.
Uh-huh.
We could really be using Maya's help right now, don't you think?
Oh.
I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach?
I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again.
Oh. Oh man, what timing? What bad timing.
I'm really sorry. I'll try my best.
I hope so.
What are you whispering about?
Oh, it's nothing.
Well, it's time. Let's head in. "10 a.m. Court."
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready?
Fool. You seriously think that I would not stand here were I not completely prepared?
Right, my apologies.
He's even got the judge scared.
Very well, your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness.
What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this?
I called the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Okay, gumshoes first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident now.
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous.
Please take a look at this map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. They went toward the boat rental shop. Testify to the court about the arrest now.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course, you're quite right.
No, he's not. What the hell?
A man crawled into the station around 30 minutes after midnight.
We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest him.
I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney, now.
I don't like this guy.
A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight.
Okay. He received a call from a man? Yeah. But he said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh, jeez, his voice is even deeper than I thought.
That woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
I wonder if I can mix, like,
Detective Gumshoe.
With,
The arrogance of Edgeworth.
The arrogance of Edgeworth.
I don't know, that's hard. I don't think I meant to talk that deeply. Different people.
There were 2 witnesses.
Ugh.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
What happened next, Detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, hold on. Let's press everything. How long was it between the receiving the report and your arrival at the lake?
Well, I'd say about 3 minutes.
That's pretty fast. Jeez. My local police took 45 minutes. That's not a joke. Our motto for the month is get there quick.
Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
I look forward to your next year's salary review.
Jeez, what an asshole. So much to look forward to these days.
This is no time for dejected daydreaming. Continue.
Yes, sir. Jeez, that's brutal. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then?
Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinions. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, Detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir. Man, he's really got his share of objections. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all. Why didn't you think he was suspicious?
You should know. We have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutors. Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue, now.
But the next morning, a body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. And whose body was this? Did you find any clues on the body? Ooh. A single bullet was recovered. He was shot through the heart, fatally.
Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bones, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well.
The court accepts this bullet into evidence. So, we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth.
Nick, doesn't it seem like Detective Gumshoe is being a little vague? I bet Von Karma is feeding him lines. Oh, sorry. Okay, hold on just a second. My throat is actually really starting to hurt a little bit. His testimony is probably filled with landmines just waiting for me to press. What do we do now? Grit our teeth and press, I guess. What else can we do? Well said, Nick. You're the man. Alright, first, sometime on the 24th or 25th. Yeah, it's alright though. There might be a little bit of delay because I had some dropped frames like half an hour ago, so I recommend pausing and unpausing for everyone just in case. I think the only one I didn't press was this one. Why is that? Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol.
Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony.
Right. So, sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. Oh, shit. So he really did hold the gun. Oh no.
Order, order. So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon.
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence.
Fired 3 times. Wait, what? So there's 1 bullet, there's 2 shots, and there's 3 times fired. What is going on?
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective,
Yes, sir.
was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Yes, it's working now. Ha ha ha. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings?
Shocking to imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings.
Nick, he's glaring at me.
Very well, I will explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which, as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order!
This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge. Yes. What are you doing? A 10-minute recess now. But wait, Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man. Yes, this court will take a 10-minute recess.
Who's running this court anyway? Jeez, he has power over the judge. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon? And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in this photo.
True.
Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did?
I don't know.
You don't know, weren't you right there?
I heard a gunshot from very close by. Then the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself.
You mean it was suicide?
That's the only explanation I can come up with.
Huh. How am I gonna convince anyone of that? Same Maya.
Huh? But what?
Any progress with Maya?
Oh, sorry, it's no good.
Ugh,
I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I may as well not be here, right?
yeah, you're totally useless now. Jeez, that's brutal. No, I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's the thought that counts, right?
It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits.
Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately, but you never know when my luck is gonna run out.
Really?
Whoa, right. Don't don't jinx this case any more than it already is.
It's bad for my heart.
Oh, sorry. Whoops. I need to get into my mode for his voice. I think it's slipping a little bit. Normally when I think of Edgeworth, I think of James from Pokemon. Jesse.
James. Surrender now or prepare to fight.
There we go.
Mr. Von Karma, call your witness.
Yes. Will Miss Lotta Hart take the stand?
And when I think of him, I'm thinking of George Takei.
Lotta Hart, you are a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Y'all need to learn some manners.
Understand?
Yeah, I understand.
Very well. Your testimony, please.
It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Enough.
Huh?
Judge, she happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo accepted as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise.
This looks just like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately.
As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes,
Excuse me.
it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Order, order, I will have order.
Well, Judge.
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant.
Wait, Your Honor. Thank you very much. I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination. We have photographic proof. What question can there be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything, and then I will have you held in contempt of court.
Nick? Contempt?
Contempt of court, you know.
I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? Do you really think there's a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? Yeah, it says it was fired 3 times.
I think I noticed one little thing.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on.
Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this, though. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time.
Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
Huh? Yeah, well, yeah, I guess.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really, I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, please continue.
Why were you camping there anyway?
I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research.
What research? Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research?
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have anything to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning.
Objection sustained.
Wait, now I'm the one who says that. Well, then say it already.
Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Jeez, this whole thing is just wrong. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time?
Nope. I looked after I heard that noise.
She's said that already. I asked you to find contradiction, not leisurely chat with the witness.
Could you clearly see the 2 men?
Just look at the picture clear enough for you.
Uh-oh. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the 2 men.
Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that
She saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradiction. Oh, then there was another. Okay. When I looked out the window, I saw 2 jumps in a boat. Oh shoot, I pressed the wrong button. I'll back off. Okay. I heard a bang. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another. Why would there be two? Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure.
You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end?
There wasn't anything on that lake but that boat.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sure as a country gal can be.
That sounds pretty sure. How come you're so sure?
Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake.
Scanned it. It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full.
No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
Sustained.
Yes, of course.
Ah, great.
Enough. I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the
Oh no.
in the testimony worth noting.
But, Your Honor,
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I am afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood.
Nick, Lotta's testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Mile Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that?
It was me.
Maya.
Is
Something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I don't. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him, I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He is in contempt of court and must leave.
What? No. Wait. Alright, sorry.
Wait, I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix? Right.
Wrong.
What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again.
Order.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court.
No, I am. If you're gonna arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya? Damn!
I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witness.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
Well,
I saw it clear as day. That man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
that's it? Oh, I don't know if I can find anything. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Well, I guess I press it. Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it if you can.
What? Wait, what?
I have assigned you a penalty.
Damn, that's it? Oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. So I can't press at all, I just have to present something. I guess I'll present the photo. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart, finally.
Well, what? You got what?
Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph.
The photo I took.
Very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart.
So?
This picture was taken with professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How?
What?
Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself.
Miss Hart,
What?
could you see the defendant that night?
Of course, I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as the circumstance of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in his carefully vague testimony.
You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in my car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. So, no problem.
You used binoculars. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
This one better be good. If I press again, am I still going to be held in contempt? Okay, well, I'm going to give it a go. So, how could you see Mr. Edgeworth?
Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankees types would never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as is.
Nobody loves me.
Wow, okay. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in my car.
Okay.
or camera? Yeah, it's got an automatic.
The issue we are concerned with is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Okay. Still, I brought my binoculars with me.
Binoculars.
Yeah, binoculars.
I've said that word so many times that it's starting to fall apart in my head. Yesterday, you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars, for that? I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain.
Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further?
Yes. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Maybe went a little overboard there. Whoops.
Very well.
Miss Hart, you will continue you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes. No penalties. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect.
Did you just call her?
Now, wait a minute.
Continue your testimony. You are saying how it was
That you saw Mr. Edgeworth.
no unnecessary comments, please.
What an asshole. Why would it be set up to detect loud noises if it was for meteorites? You're photographing shooting stars, huh? That's a lie.
Says who?
I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point a camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Thank you very much. Mr. Wright,
What are you driving at?
the witness was not taking sorry. The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor.
Well then, what exactly was she photographing?
Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to take a photograph at the lake? Gordy. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph.
What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake.
Well, Miss Hart,
I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down at the lake trying to photograph this Gordy.
Probably the camera again, detecting loud noises. I have it. Proof.
Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. What is proof that the witness was trying to photograph Gordy, the lake monster?
The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. I love her face when she does that. It's like, ah. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here, taken when a gun fired at the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises.
Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange.
Yeah, sure you did. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you?
Yeah, not bad. Are all you lawyers that smart? So smart, boy. I was down there trying to get a photograph of Gordy. You got me. So what?
Huh?
That don't change what I saw, does it?
Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist.
Hey,
But, as she so succinctly said, so what?
It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this.
Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy? Please revise your testimony.
right, fine, I'll testify. It won't change nothing, though.
Something will change. It has to. And I'm gonna spot it. Alright.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scuba it'd be to get the first picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out on that lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of that men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at that boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry.
Whew. It is a cold day, goodness gracious.
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense is right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Bon Karma is up to something. I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her. Because, what, was there a contradiction?
Very well, you may begin. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha, well that would be a first. Very funny.
You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
Actually, I'm not a research student at a university.
Can I save? Just in case? Because I feel like this could go really poorly. I better win. Goodness, this guy is an asshole. Okay. Then what manner of person are you?
I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. I'm an investigative photographer. Or photographer.
An investigative photographer?
Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year, and guess what?
What?
There was a UFO just hanging in the sky.
A UFO? A UFO. Oh,
You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer.
I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career.
Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster.
Is Gordy really all that newsworthy?
Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV.
I'm not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was about Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe.
Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper for real.
Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving on.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's why I was camping out by the lake.
That's why you put your automatic sensor on your camera?
Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang,
It snaps a shot.
yep.
So how many pictures have you taken so far?
The only time the camera triggered was that night.
Huh.
But that's all I was hiding.
It still says fired 3 times. Exactly what sort of sound was it?
Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper sound than I would have expected.
Huh.
There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time.
There wasn't much else to look at?
Yep.
I don't know. If she heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there, I kinda doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat.
What did I do now? What are you giving me that look for?
Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there.
Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time?
Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass, and nobody was on the shore neither.
Huh. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Well, any ideas? I might be at a loss here. Uh-oh. We love our Tessie. Look at Tessie in all of its glory. The text on the left side is so freaking blurry, I can't read it at all. Two pictures and 3 shots from the gun sound, or the gun still sounds the best. Well, yeah, but it's still readable, kind of. It's so blurry, but it kind of resembles words. It says, a go living, dining and walk around, I don't know, Gourd Lake. Yeah, it's very hard to read. But anyways, yeah, 3 times, but 2 bullets. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands. Huh. Shoot. Not what I meant to do. There. I'm gonna present the autopsy. Can we take a look at the... Yeah. Actually, yeah, how did she, see that no one is on the lake? Or no one is on the beach? That's actually a really good point. Hold on. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know, she heard a bang, and she thought Gordy was out there. I would kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. Yeah! It says that this is where I'm supposed to put evidence. At least I think it's hinting at that. I'm so lost. Darn. Because there's that one, but then I kind of want to present something for, like, yeah, hold on. Let me think about this. This is a tough case. Anyone have any ideas? I'm really trying to think. I'm really trying here. This is a hard one. This is like the fourth case in the game. You know the answer? Oh, I don't. Oh, is it really that obvious? Am I just being silly? Dang it, I pressed the wrong button. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. What would it be like? Why were you looking at the boat the whole time if you were supposed to be looking for the monster or something like that? I don't. Uh. Oh, careful. Whoops! I almost kicked something. What did I just guess it? Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. I literally guessed it. You're serious? As soon as I saw your reaction, I was just like, that's it, isn't it? Oh no, I'm being stupid. It's because I'm not the brightest tool in the shed. Just click the Gordy article. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it. I agree, any normal person would. But you are far from normal. Damn, roasted. But what? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lakeside to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Yeah, that's the quote that I say when I want to sound stupid. I do that on purpose, I promise.
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Ah. Oh, sure. Yeah, sure. Gosh. Well. Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take out my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a little bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all.
Miss Hart, are you saying you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I was just, I thought, you know, I could be witness to a murder and all. I kind of got excited. I was sure I was watching that boat, until now.
This is totally uncalled for.
But hey, you got the photograph, you got proof.
Still, we can't say who is shooting who in this.
Right. That's why I took this photo and...
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what?
What was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph.
She even had a photograph to prove it.
But you really can't tell from the photo who's shooting. That's why she said she's going to... Oh! She's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged the photo! Why wouldn't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth, or worse. What should I do? Obviously make her show it. Miss Hart, look at this photo. Look at this photograph. I love it. You enlarged this photograph, did you not?
Yeah, I did.
Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the ones who told me not to show it to the court in the first place. You old fool.
Oh shit! Oh shit! He's the one being held in contempt now, bitch!
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
He might, I don't know.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is.
It still doesn't show exactly what... Yeah.
We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Oh, we got proof. Yeah.
Happy now, Mr. Wright.
There has to be something. Sorry, why am I saying that like a Texan or like someone from the South? The stereotypical kind, not the actual kind.
Yeah. Well, that sure does sound like a mighty fine enlargement.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. Ho ho ho. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
Thank you.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination...
She has a voice actor? What? In the... Oh, I didn't know there was an anime.
Is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
A motive?
Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict.
Pretty good, and the English dub is silly. I want to watch it. That sounds so cool. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. A clue in the photo somewhere. A clue in the photo somewhere. This is bad. Really bad. What should I do? Definitely not wait and see. Let's check it. Let me get real close. My face is like almost touching the screen right now. Hold on. No! No fucking way! I see it! And I feel like I saw it faster than most people because I'm left-handed. Fuck! Yeah, show other evidence. Wait. Your Honor, this evidence.
I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps.
Oh, well then object. Your Honor, there is something decidedly wrong with this enlargement.
What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. Here, Your Honor.
The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter is strange?
Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand?
That hand directly contradicts with another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. There we go. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. Well, Your Honor, everyone's gone and respected the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever. The prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth.
Now that everyone in the courtroom is quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. The one in front of the gun forever? Someone shoot me so I can live forever. I'm already on death's door. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. But who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
The victim himself. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Case closed, I'm good.
Order. So you're saying that the victim committed suicide?
Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation.
Indeed, it does seem like the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question.
What? An
examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There is no way it could have been suicide.
Yeah. For real.
Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Shot from approximately 1 meter away. So someone did shoot him. So someone else is in the boat? But we know that Edgeworth was in the boat. I'm so lost. What, was someone in a friggin' scuba outfit and popped out of the water with flammability? I'm like, what the hell? A scuba gear drive-by?
I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood.
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
So it wasn't a drive-by scuba incident? Or I guess a swim-by. Oh, that was a close one. Hey, don't you have anything to say? Shoot, I gotta remember his voice. Hold on.
Prepare for trouble. No, I have not yet. I have yet to be declared innocent, right?
Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too.
What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him.
I was just kidding around. You believe in the scuba drive-by, and why is he James? Look at the way he's dressed. Look, I'm gonna go and check on Mia.
Oh. Right.
Ah! Objection! That is all. Overruled. What?
Tell her something for me.
What?
Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all.
Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? Alrighty, thank you very much.
To prosecute the world with demonstration. To arrest all people within this nation. To denounce the evils of truth and blood.
I don't know. I'm just being silly.